Hello, I'm that Nikki you know, and welcome to another episode of the Thursday Colors vlog. I am out near Playa Grande. There's a lot of wind and sand, dust everywhere, lizards everywhere. I'm at Pirate's Place, by the way, and I feel like a pirate here. I do. There was a huge grasshopper, and it landed in my hair, and it just decided to be my friend last night. So it was kind of like, you know, if I was a pirate and I had like a little parrot on my shoulder. Instead of that, I had like a massive cricket. I saw a huge turtle. There was a turtle like this big. It had to have been bigger. It was huge. I saw it in the distance when I went to Playa Carbon, which is a beach where all of the sand is black, which is really cool. It's like sparkly too, so it's sparkly black sand, and it takes a long time to walk there along the waterfront, but it's worth it. And when I got there was that like huge turtle. I think the turtle saw me and like started moving towards the water a little faster, but it's a turtle, so turtles don't move very fast. I saw some monkeys sleeping in a tree, which was so cute, but I didn't have like any way of taking pictures. I was going out to surf for the first time, which did not go as well as I anticipated, but I think it went better than was likely. Because apparently I learned after that it takes years of diligent practice just to get on the board, just to pop up, just to be on it. Years. So I feel like I did pretty well. I bruised my rib cage a little bit. It's rough, and my whole upper body has been feeling it. So it's a good workout. Like, I was only doing that for a couple of hours. It cleared out my sinuses beautifully. I was having some allergic reactions to being here a little bit, but the salt water just cleared it all right out, and I feel great. Sunset yesterday. There was beautiful rainbow. Yeah, the iguanas, well, I guess they're not technically iguanas. They have a different name. I'm not sure what the name is, but in my mind, they're an iguana, but iguanas are the green ones. These ones are like brown, but they're like huge, and they like run around. They scuttle through like the leaves and everything, and they climb trees. At first I was kind of scared of them, but I'm not really scared of them anymore. They're pretty chill. I've been hanging out with lizards a lot. I've also been reading a wonderful book. This book, How We Fight for Our Lives. I was drawn to it, and I'm so glad, because I've been reading it and it's so good. It's hard, but it's really good. It's Saeed Jones. It's his memoir of growing up in the sort of late 90s as a gay black man. Well, gay black kid, youngster. And it does a really good job of illustrating the really tough parts of living in that identity at that time. And yeah, it's hard, and it's good. It's amazing, and it's making me rethink the book that I want to write, because I find memoirs are so powerful, and I wanted to write something that is kind of parallel to my own experience, but fictionalized quite a bit, and turned into more of like a novel. Whereas reading this makes me kind of want to just write a memoir. It's really good. Highly recommend it. It's one of the 100 notable books of 2019 by the New York Times book review. It's very good. I really like it. So I've been reading that. I've been enjoying the beach. I'm several shades darker than I was, though I have a one-piece bathing suit, so my stomach is very pale still. So that's a little bit funny. Oh, I made a great friend here, Sergio. He's a surfer. He actually took me out the other day to surf, so he's the reason that I actually got to try it. And he gave me some pointers and was really helpful, and has been just a wonderful friend while I've been here. He also makes these necklaces and also bracelets. He makes like macrame jewelry that involve like shells and stuff. So like the turtles. So this is a turtle, and the turtle's shell is made of like a shell that you would find on the beach, and it's so cool. It's his own design. He designed these, and he also does like flowers and other things as well. But he does a bunch of turtles, and I really like them. And I like turtles. And yeah, so this is my little memento. So if you want one of these, you have to find him. I did post on my Instagram about it, so you can directly contact him through that if you would like to get one. So if you want to come to Playa Grande, send him a message, ask about the jewelry. I'm sure he'd be happy to make you something. My album is released. I released my album, and I feel good about it. My band does have a plan to play the Diving Bell Social Club. Dates to be determined, and there might be a few other places that we might play, so keep your eyes peeled for announcements of shows. I'd love to do some shows this year. We'll see what we end up doing. Probably not too many. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Make sure that you're following and subscribing to things. I would like to apply for a grant so that we can do a big live performance in the fall and like film it so that we can put that on the internet. So that would be really cool. I would be really happy about that. So the album is out. If you haven't listened to it yet, you should. It's very good. I've been listening to it. I've been getting friends to listen to it. I got Sergio to listen to it. He really likes it. So thank you for coming on this journey. I'm really excited to come back to Canada and see you all and start playing shows, but I also saw that there is a snowstorm, so I don't want to come back yet. I'm on the home stretch. Not too much longer of this trip, which is too bad. It's gorgeous out here, but can't last forever. And if it did, it wouldn't be as special, I think. I have not seen any crocodiles while being here, which is great. I was worried because I heard that there were crocodiles out here, but they don't really bother people. They don't really come out onto the beach. It's pretty rare. So I haven't seen any crocodiles. I did eat some fresh fish caught the day that I ate it. That was pretty cool. It was really good. I ate the cheeks. Oh, and I went to Tamarindo. And I have to be like, I'm happy that I went because I was so curious about it. And there's some really like cool looking places. There's beautiful artwork, like murals, beautiful. But everything was kind of expensive. It's very touristy. It was really populated. Like I didn't really, especially given that we're, in a pandemic, I didn't really want to be mingling with too many people all at once. And yeah, it was just a little overwhelming for me. So I'm glad I went briefly, and I'm glad that I stayed here instead. Because here it's super chill. Like you go over to Tamarindo. In order to get to Tamarindo, you take a boat across the estuary. It's a very short boat ride. It's like 2 minutes maximum. Like you feel like you should be able to just walk across, but apparently there might be stingrays, so don't. But and you have to pay a toll. It's like $1, $2, whatever, to cross. So it's not exactly expensive. It's very cheap. The guy who was boating people across, really friendly, nice guy. And when you're on Tamarindo Beach, it's like there's so many people. So if you want to see a lot of people, that's the place to go. It's really densely populated. And then as soon as you cross that divide and go into Playa Grande, there's like, first of all, the beach is significantly bigger. Like, there's so much more space, and there's significantly fewer people. So you can feel like you're the only person on the beach. You know, if you pick your time of day, you might be the only person on the beach. It's been really nice being here. So highly recommend staying here. I'm staying in like a little trailer. It's very, very basic and very, very cheap. So that's perfect for me. If you want something a little higher end, there are actually a lot of places within walking distance that seem to be more of like higher end Paradise Hotel kind of experiences, just up the street. So yeah, it's been really lovely, and I will talk to you. Oh, happy International Women's Day, by the way. I had a negative experience with a man who reminded me that we have a long way to go. That was the beginning of my International Women's Day. But fortunately, the rest of the day did not involve him, so that was great. And I enjoyed Monteverde quite a bit. I saw like the big ficus tree thing, which since then I've seen like a bunch of trees similar to that. So it's kind of cool, being able to see more than just one. And yeah, I went for like a great walk, and I found this like abandoned restaurant that had been like graffitied all over the place, and it was the most beautiful derelict structure. Like the land was reclaiming it. Absolutely gorgeous. I really loved it. And yeah, I think I had a really great trip in Monteverde all in. And I got here very easily. I took a shuttle, and it turns out that there was only like one couple that had already booked a shuttle, and it was just the two of us, or the three of us, in the shuttle with the driver. It was more expensive than the bus, obviously, but like, yeah, having a direct shuttle here was worth it, I think. I think that's all for this week. I hope that you enjoy my update on my trip to Costa Rica, and I'll see you all soon. So in the meantime, you can subscribe, like, comment, share, all those things. Okay, bye!